What do you eat and drink when you're actually racing? I mean, how do you find the time to eat and drink when you're running?
Well, yeah, it's a very good question. Again, it depends exactly on the race. If it's let's talk about multi-day running, because that's my main focus these days. Multi-day races involve actually having breaks. You can't just keep moving all the time throughout the whole duration of the race, which might be 48 hours, 6 days, 1,000 miles. So that means you have to break the day up into what I call work periods. And I tend to use a 5-hour work period and then have a break. It could be a short break, 20 to 30 minutes, 3 times a day. And then the fourth break would be the sleep break, which would obviously be longer. So I would have a nutritional plan for my intake during the work period when I'd be running and walking. And that would be largely dilute skim milk and other tidbits, depending how I felt. But basically almost a completely dilute liquid diet. In the short breaks in that event, I would take a recovery drink during that break, like a mixture of carbohydrate, protein, electrolytes. It may have a little bit of creatine in. I use a product called Recovery XS from My Protein, which makes that whole process very, very easy. And I can just drink that down, and I know I've got everything I need to help me recover. And most importantly, it's not going to weigh too heavily on the stomach. My stomach's always been a limiting factor, and it was one of the reasons why I wasn't very consistent at 24-hour running, because it just didn't suit the continuous nature of the event, just didn't suit my stomach. So that's the nutrition on that part. And then for the main break, when I have my longer break, because I'm going to have a sleep, that's when I will have a main meal, which could be almost anything, but it will be a significant, a substantial meal, and then I've got 2.5 to 3 hours to digest it whilst I'm sleeping. So that would be the nature of the nutrition. And I suppose I haven't mentioned fluid. I use something called Wonder Water, which is just my own name for normal water, and then I add to that a pinch of sodium bicarbonate and some of the My Protein electrolyte powder. So that gives me those basic supplements within that water. So that would summarise it.